Hello everyone, my name is Cam and welcome to another episode of Did You Know? Hope you are all doing okay. So this is the series where we tell you things about Pro Evolution Soccer that you may or may not know. So the first one is, did you know that Neymar was on the cover of the Legendary Edition despite transferring to PSG? So yes, despite Neymar's transfer to PSG, he was still on the cover of the Legendary version, which included FC Barcelona players. This was never altered prior to release due to the copies of the game already being shipped to retailers, but the promotional image in-game had changed with Neymar being replaced. Now, the Neymar PSG transfer saga went on for quite some time, and due to the deal being done in August, it still wasn't enough time for Konami to change Neymar on the covers of the copies being sent out. And if you have a Legendary Edition copy of PES 2018, you will see that Neymar is still on the tin despite being transferred to PSG. So speaking of Neymar, did you know that Neymar won a trophy at a PES event in Brazil in 2009? So yes, here is a very young Neymar collecting his trophy he won at a 2009 event in Brazil. And it is absolutely bonkers to think that this talented young lad would eventually go on to be the world's most expensive football player in history. So did you know that a referee has been on the cover of a PES game? So on the PES 3 and 4 covers, Pierluigi Collina is featured on the front covers of the game, and still to this day he is the only official referee to be on the cover of a football game. He was eventually replaced on the PES 5 cover by John Terry and Thierry Henry, but it was nice to see one of the most respected officials in the history of football get recognised on the cover of a famous football video game. So moving on, did you know, and I think everyone knows this, that Borussia Dortmund was supposed to be in PES 2019? So yes, German giants Borussia Dortmund was supposed to be included in PES 2019, but the contract agreement was cut short and Dortmund eventually was exclusive to EA Sports. What was supposed to be a deal that ran to June of 2020 was short-lived, as EA wanted Dortmund for their future Bundesliga package. Here you can see promotional images of Dortmund included for PES 2019, but unfortunately they cut ties with Konami and they were cancelled from PES 2019. So did you know that Usain Bolt appeared in PES? So yes, as a pre-order bonus for My Club, you could get your hands on track and field superstar Usain Bolt in PES 2018, who was the fastest player in that game. Now, a lot of people couldn't understand why he was being involved in the game, but it was, in my opinion, a great move by Konami, as Usain did try and pursue a career in football, and is probably one of the best crossover DLC bonuses that we have had in the franchise. Also, did you know that a fan favourite player returned as a legend in PES 2016? Tijani Babangida is one of the much loved PES players in the franchise, and in 2016, to celebrate 20 years of PES games, he was brought back as a My Club legend. Now, he was loved by many of people back in the day as a must-buy player for your Master League, and he did return with his 99 speed stat, making him the fastest player in 2016 and one of the fastest in the franchise's history. This was a great move from Konami to bring back a much loved player within the PES series. He was a Master League legend, and it was nice to see him have a return back into the game. Now, the only disappointing thing was that he was exclusive to My Club, so the only way you could have him was if you could get him in My Club and then import him into your Master League. But I didn't want to spend any coins back when it came out, so unfortunately I missed out. So moving on to the last one, did you know PES 2015's early build featured an animated sideline? So Durandal explained that PES 2015's early build featured a real-life dugout. Player animations and 3D models of the players are included, as you can see faintly. The players on the bench and the models are looking better than what we have today, but why was it removed? And it was simply removed to optimise the game fluidity and to help optimise frame rate. Now the benches on the current PES games have models on the seats, but they do not move. They are stagnant models, but the ones in PES 2015 have animations and 3D models, but this was removed for optimization for the game. So thank you to everyone that has watched another episode of Did You Know? Hope you did enjoy it. My name is Cam, and I will see you all in the next one.